right. Hello, welcome to Daily Burn 365. My name is Veronika. JD is away today, so we're gonna get started. Today I have a bar themed sort of flow workout. This is a low impact workout, high intensity, so get ready to have some fun with me. Biz is on mods and Ebony is on progressions for you. If you have a set of light dumbbells, I'm gonna be using 5 pounds. We've got some people using 2.5 pounds. Grab your light dumbbells. Are you guys ready to get started? All right, let's get warm. So let's start off with really simple, a roll down. Roll all the way down until your hands are touching the floor. Bend your knees and then roll back up through your spine and take a big overhead reach at top. And if your hands are not hitting the floor, no worries at all. This is about the spine, rolling down, bend the knees, rolling yourself all the way up. We're gonna do one more just like this, rolling all the way down, waking up the body nice and gently here to start rolling up. All right, you guys, take your feet slightly wider than hips distance apart. We'll start with a squat. Okay, we made it here. You pressed play. We're in it to win it now, and I'm gonna let you guys know that this workout involves no cardio after the warm-up. It's all about strength training, lots of lower body work, lots of arm work with the light weights. So we're gonna keep this warm-up just a little bit more high intensity. If you are ready to go, let's add a little hop into that squat, little jump hop. And if you're staying on the balls of the feet, keep it on the balls of the feet. Zero impact is always an option for you. Let's just do 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Turn this into a reverse lunge. Go ahead and alternate your legs. Tap that back knee to the floor. Chest is upright. Nice bright posture. Take a deep breath in and take a big exhale out. Let the energy ground through your feet. There's just a little bit of balancing today, so it's good to wake up those balancing muscles in the feet, in the ankles, around your knees. Okay, we'll take 2 more. Now we're gonna start to jump this, just scissor switch the legs. Little easy, gentle hop here, just to get the blood flowing. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet wide, lateral lunge. Bend one knee, stick your tailbone out behind you, take it up and over, bend the other knee. I know usually I do a little bit more stretching in my warm-ups, take it a little easier, but I want you guys to have a high heart rate going into this workout because it's really focused on muscle burnout. So get your heart rate high now. There will be an opportunity for it to come down in your first set. Okay, last 3, last 2, and on 1. We're gonna take jumping jacks, you guys. Open and close the arms, open and close the feet. Take a deep breath into the belly. Exhale any negativity, any doubt, anything that is just holding you back this morning, this night, whenever you are meeting me here. Okay, you've got 5, 4, 3, butt kicks, 2, and 1. Butt kicks, let's do it. Nice and bouncy on the balls of the feet. Start to rev up that internal engine. Breathe in, breathe out. High knees, last 8 seconds. Bring those knees up. This is it for your warm-up. We're gonna start off with a lower body pyramid in 3, 2, shake it out on 1. All right, you guys, let's just bounce for me. Keep that energy high. So everything we're gonna do today is a retrograde, meaning we'll do it in one direction on one side, reverse the direction, do it on the other side in the opposite direction. We're gonna start with a sumo squat step. Take your right foot, step it off to the right. Sumo squat, toes wide, butt nice and low. 30 seconds. And guess what? Every single interval today is 30 seconds. Constant, something you can hold on to the whole time. I feel like a couple months ago I was hearing Mercury's in retrograde about everything. I'm like, I take a yoga class, they're like, Mercury is in retrograde. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I'm here and I'm in down dog. Last 5 seconds, you're gonna hold the sumo squat. We'll be rotating into a lunge. 3, 2, now you're gonna hold the sumo squat. Everyone freeze. Rotate over your right shoulder. You're in a lunge. Rotate back to your sumo squat. Rotate to your lunge. Rotate back to your sumo squat. Fantastic. 30 seconds. I want you to be coming high onto the ball of that back foot. Get the back knee low in your lunge. Keeping the front knee over the front ankle. Wow, time flies. You have 8 seconds. We're gonna start to work into a little bit of single leg balancing work in 3, 2, 1. Stand on your right leg. Kickstand your left toes behind you. One reverse lunge. Tap your left knee, to the floor. Lean your body forwards. Find a balanced single leg deadlift. Back to your lunge. Tap your left knee to the floor. Lean forward, single leg deadlift. Beautiful, 15 seconds. I don't know about you, but you might be starting to feel a little bit of heat in that right glute. Are we feeling the right glute? Good. This is all about the right glute from here on out. Last 3, last 2, meet me on the floor on 1. Tabletop position, hands and knees. Lift your right thigh into the air. Flex your right foot. Pull the belly up and in. Just pulse the right foot, up, down, up, down. Good, you guys. Modification. Come on down to your elbows. Biz is showing that perfectly right next to me. Elbows under shoulders, always there for you if your wrists are feeling sensitive. I want you to imagine, I'm gonna show it on Biz actually for this last 10 seconds, that you are pressing your heel straight up. Yes, like you're pushing onto the ceiling. Last 3, last 2. Stay in this position on 1, freeze. Keep the thigh where it is, extend the knee, bend the knee. All right, here we go. Hello, hamstrings. This kind of work, this bar-themed, bar-inspired, whatever you want to call it, this work translates into all your strength training. It's the small muscles. It's the hamstrings, the little tiny hip rotators that are going to help you be stronger in any squat you're doing. Last 5 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. You've got 4, 3, 2, listen. Hold the knee bent, point the toe. Open your knee, close your knee. Good, open your knee, close your knee. Now take your left forearm, put it onto the ground. So now you're in a half rotated shape. That should feel a little bit nicer on that left back shoulder. Feel the outside of the glute, that's called your medial glute. 10 seconds, you probably know it as that little indentation in the side of your glute. That's what I want you to squeeze as you rotate. Last 3, last 2. Now hold the knee open, flex your foot again. Kick back like you're a superhero. Hi-ya, bend your knee. Hi-ya, bend your knee. Sound effects, welcome. They're encouraged, in fact. Hi-ya, bend your knee. Guess what? This is core work as well. Feel your right oblique. Oh yeah, it should be doing some of this work for you. 10 seconds. Oh, and I totally forgot to tell you, there are really no breaks in this workout at all. So get ready for some fun. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lay all the way down onto your left-hand side. Bend your knees to 90 degrees. Open your right knee like a clamshell. Close it down. Let your left ear chill out on your left bicep. But I want you to use your top right hand, push it into the floor in front of you. It acts as a kickstand, like on a bicycle. Put some weight onto it. That way your hips, they're gonna stay stacked. You have 10 seconds. I'm gonna come demo real quick on Ebony. Her hips are perfectly stacked. She's just rotating from the femur bone. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2. Roll onto your back on 1. Place your right foot on the floor. Left leg in the air. Single leg bridge. Hips up, hips down. Hips up, hips down. See how high you can go. All the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Good, you guys, you got 15 seconds. Biz has a beautiful modification behind me. She's in a figure 4 bridge. This is the perfect way to build up your strength to eventually stretch the knee. Yeah, and do that full form, single leg bridge. Feel that right glute for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 2 feet down, frog bridge. Hips go up, knees go open, knees go close, hips go down. Let's do it. Woo, all right. So you may notice all of a sudden, you're doing a 2-legged exercise. We're at the top of the pyramid. Things are about to get real fun. We're about to retrograde this set. I'll give you a little, which, is it Mercury? Maybe Mercury is in retrograde, I don't know. Last 3, last 2. On 1, you have a little breather for the glutes. Open the knees like a butterfly, hands behind the head. Use this as a reset, crunch the upper body up and down. Woo! All right, guys, take a moment to assess. How's the right side of the body feeling? Hopefully it's feeling a little hot, a little bit burnt out, maybe even. That's what we're going for. You have 10 seconds, catch your breath. Inhale, exhale. We start it all over on the second side. We start with the 2-legged bridge, frog bridge. In 3, 2, on 1. Head down, bend knees, plant feet. Hips go up, knees go open, knees go close, hips go down. Woo, drive into those heels. All right. Yes, good. You could take this a little further, you guys. You can roll all the way out onto the knife edge, the pinky toe side of your feet. Really feel it in that connection between outer thigh, that TFL, that IT band. It's all working for you here. Yes, squeeze those glutes. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lift up your right leg, left foot down. Hips go up, hips go down. Hips go up, hips go down. Always feel free to modify. Figure 4. So now you're shifting gears, second side of the body, left side. Try to give it as much emphasis, as much technique, as much form as you were able to give the first side. Yes, Ebony looks amazing. She is driving down into that left heel, driving the hips up. You have 8 seconds left. Calm the breath down. I know sometimes these quick moving workouts with no breaks, they feel chaotic. So breathe fully, breathe completely. Last 3, last 2, and on 1. You're coming around to your clamshell. Swing your legs around. Make sure that your left leg ends up on top. Lie on down, recline. Bend the knees to 90 degrees. Open the top left knee, close the top left knee. Open the top left knee, close the top left knee. Okay, you have about 20 seconds left. Make sure that your pelvis stays stacked, hip bone on top of hip bone. You have that left hand to help you as a kickstand. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Come onto your right forearm. Lift your left thigh, into the air. Flex your foot, open your knee. Kick back like a superhero. Bring the knee in. Kick back, knee in. Okay, left oblique. Let's get it online. Let's get it working. Your torso, super still here. So instead of being like a wet noodle, be like the pre-cooked pasta noodle. Strong, long line, strong, long spine. You have 15 seconds. Beautiful, send that energy away from you. Feel the burn in that left glute. It should be burning, burning, burning. That was my whole theme here. Last 3, last 2. Now listen, on 1, you're gonna hold the leg back, bend the knee, point the toe. Knee goes down, knee goes open. Knee goes down. You guys see how this is working? How the retrograde is working? Fantastic. So you have an idea of where we're headed. You have an idea of how hard you pushed on the first side. So this is where you have to match that energy. Match it on the second side. We have core and arms coming in the same format, so just focus on the glutes for now. Last 5 seconds. Last 4. Hamstring curl on deck. 3, 2, on 1. Hold the knee down. Come onto 2 hands unless you're modifying on your knees. You're gonna flex your foot, extend your knee, and bend your knee in half. Here we go. You have about 25 seconds or so. I want you to imagine that your left thigh was resting on a high tabletop. I'm gonna show it on Ebony. She has a super strong flex in her foot. So the hamstring gets long, the hamstring gets short. Yes, good. It's like she wants me to leave her alone. I feel the energy of leave me alone coming. Last 3, you guys. You're gonna hold the knee bent in 2, on 1. Bend your knee, flex your foot, just stomp it up and down. Woo! All right, pump it up. And I want you to really just focus on that glute maximus. That's the bigger portion of your glute. That's your hip extender. So every time you stretch your hips out, your back of your glute max is working like mad. You have about 10 seconds left. So this is gonna translate to everything we do standing. Squats, deadlifts. We are standing up, you guys, in 5, 4, let's do it, 3, oh my gosh, 2, and 1. Everyone on your feet. Here we go. Stand on your left foot. Kickstand your right toes. We're gonna take 1 lunge. Tap the right knee, 1 hinge, single leg deadlift. Tap the right knee, 1 hinge, single leg deadlift. If you're shaking, good. You did all that glute work right. I am right here with you. This workout moves so quickly that I was like, okay, the best way for me to do this is just to be right in it with them. So let's do it, guys. 10 seconds. Do not worry if you are losing your balance. Shaking is good. Losing your balance is in fact good. That's how you eventually catch your balance. Last 3, last 2, on 1. Here we go. Sumo position. You're gonna be rotating to your left. Here we go. 1 sumo, 1 rotation, 1 lunge. 1 sumo. Woo! All right, feel that left glute, left booty. Here we go. 15 seconds. Imagine, I don't know, just imagine. This would be a world of terror for me. The ceiling was 5 feet tall. You have to stay below it. Last 5, last 4. That's my worst nightmare. 3, 2, on 1. Last movement. Lateral sumo squat. Just step it out with that left foot. Bring it in. Step it out with that left foot. You did it, guys. That's your first pyramid, and guess what? That is the longest one. I love glute work, so I'm like, you know what? Everyone's gonna love glute work for this workout. Okay, last 10 seconds, get that butt nice and low. Press into your pinky toes. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We have some core work coming in 5, 4. I'll have you guys bounce it out for me in 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, bounce it out. Tap out those glutes if you need to. Guys, your next pyramid, same idea with the retrograde, core work. Just keep bouncing. I'm gonna show your first movement, and then we'll flow from there. It's a down dog. Find your down dog. Reach opposite hand to ankle, roll to a plank. Opposite hand to ankle, roll to a plank. You're gonna alternate your reach. Everyone meet me in a down dog. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Reach your back hand to your front ankle. Good, come to a plank, switch it out. We're gonna alternate the reaching arm for the next 20-ish seconds. Keep the abdominals snapping up and in. When you're in that plank, shoulders are over the wrists. Good. Bradford did this one recently, and guess what? This is a second opportunity for you to knock it out of the park. Last 3, last 2, hold a high plank on 1. Everyone freeze. High plank, shoulders over your wrists. Lift up your right leg. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Put your right toes back. Right knee to right elbow, right toes back. Single side, scorpion plank. Woo! Squeeze that right oblique. That's the theme for a while, right oblique. Biz has a beautiful modification for you. She's keeping the bend in her knees small. She's on her elbows to save those wrists. Last 3, last 2, on 1. Everyone come down to your left forearm, side plank. Put your right hand behind your right ear. Option to stay here. Put your bottom knee down if you need to. Option to crunch the right side of the body. Right knee and right elbow towards one another, back to your side plank. Think of that side seam on the right side of the body. You're not here forever. Time is fleeting. 8 seconds. We're gonna lay down, that's the good news. In 4, in 3, 2, and on 1. Lay yourself down. You're gonna let your knees flop over to your right. Put your hands behind your head. Take little oblique crunches up and down with the head, neck, shoulders. You're still focusing on that right oblique. See if you can keep the chin away from the chest. Send your gaze up, up, up. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Good, you guys. We're gonna stay on the floor in 4, in 3, in 2, on 1. Stay on the floor, roll onto your back, legs up. 1 reverse curl, bump your hips, up an inch, down an inch. Now lower your right leg only, lift your right leg up. Do it again, reverse curl, bump your hips, up an inch, down an inch. Right leg lowers, right leg lifts. Alrighty, hello right oblique. Good morning, good evening, good night. Whatever time you're doing this, your right oblique is gonna love you right around now. Woo! Okay, neutral spine when you lower the leg, guys. I don't wanna see any arches in the low backs. You wanna keep that spine neutral. You have 2 more just like this. Okay, one more, you guys. Now, I've got a challenge for you. Bring both legs down as low as you can. Maintain your spine, flutter kick your legs. Oh my goodness. Now, if you wanna come with Ebony, try this. Put your hands behind your head, curl your head off the floor. Oh, there we go, progression. Maybe the legs get a little lower. Last 10 seconds, guys. And Biz, she is tapping her toes with bent knees. If you are on Biz's place today, stay with her. Last 5, 4, 3, you can do it. We're coming up to sit. 2 and 1, come up to sit. Come up to sit, it's not done, it's not done. Lean back halfway, long spine, hands to your chest, twist one elbow down. One elbow down, other elbow down. Good, if you wanna make this a little bit more intense for me, lift those legs into the air. You are at the pinnacle, the top of the pyramid. This is where your retrograde starts. 10 seconds, we head back to the flutter kick. Now you know the roadmap ahead. Now you fight, now you push, now you perfect. Last 3, last 2, on 1, line to your back. Flutter kick. Legs extend as low as you can keep them with your spine neutral, kick, kick, kick. Just 25 seconds. If you wanna try the upper body crunch, hands behind head, neck, shoulders off the floor. Okay, you guys, you have 15 seconds left. Ask yourself, how are you feeling? How do you wanna feel on the other side of this workout? And what do you have to do to get there? Final 8 seconds. Yes, you can. 7, I know this is hard. 6, push through it. 5, get ready for that reverse curl leg lower in 3, 2, on 1. Legs straight up, head down. Reverse curl, hips go up an inch, down an inch. Left leg lowers, left leg lifts. Yes, that's it, guys. Super simple, reverse curl, single leg lower. I know a lot of times we want like 2 legs down all the time, but no, this actually allows for you to focus on just one oblique at a time, which is why I'm keeping it as a single leg lower for this exercise. You've got 10 seconds, fight, fight, fight. Now, the pelvic floor is an active participant in your reverse curl. Make those hips feel light, feel buoyant, even if just for a millisecond. Last 3, last 2, and on 1. Okay, feet down. Let your knees flop over to the back side. So now your left oblique is on top. Hands behind your head. Crunch up, crunch down. Your knees are facing to your right. You're crunching head, neck, shoulders up and down. Simple oblique crunch on that right-hand side. Start to pump the breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. You have 6 seconds left, that's it. We're coming back to that side plank. It's challenging, but we can do it. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Everyone, place your right forearm on the ground. Come into your side plank. Go ahead and be on that bottom knee if you need to. If you're with me, here we go. Left hand behind left ear. Left knee and left elbow connect. Yes. Move methodically. Move slowly, even though these intervals are short. Even though this is a non-stop workout, we can find our technique. You've got about 8 seconds left. We're coming back to that high plank, and you know what's on deck. Scorpion, knee to elbow. 3, 2, 1. Come into a high plank, everyone. Here we go. Left leg up, left knee to left elbow. Left knee to left elbow. Let's do it. Shoulders over the wrists. Navel draws up to the spine. Biz, she's on her elbows. She's keeping her range of motion smaller, and that is a perfect way to build up your strength for that full form scorpion style plank. You have 5, 4, 3, let's do it. 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Okay, okay, okay. Last push in this pyramid. Take opposite hand to ankle, front hand, back ankle. Roll to your plank, switch, other side. Challenge that shoulder girdle. Get some extension into your shoulders, into your lats. That's what it's all about, right? Functionality, finding both the strength, the length, the extensions with the contractions. Last 8 seconds. Guys, I have really good news for you. We've got one more circuit coming in 3, yes, 2, 1. On your feet, bounce it out. Woo! Okay, how are we doing? We're doing all right, fantastic. Last circuit, this is where your light weights come into play. If you have light weights, go ahead and grab them now, and we're gonna jump right in. I'm using 5 pounds, maybe grab your 5 pounds. Soften your knees, feet hips distance, start in a goalpost shape. Press your weights up, down, bring them in, press them up and down. So 1 wide shoulder press, 1 narrow shoulder press. Good, you're not here much longer. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Yeah, fun. So I designed this last portion of the workout to be a little bit more high intensity. Not impact, but high intensity. Last 3, last 2, hold the wide goalpost shape, pull your elbows down an inch. And you're gonna feel why it's high intensity, low impact in about 20 seconds. I'm already feeling it. I'm using 5-pound weights, and oh my gosh, my back muscles are going nuts. Pull down. Imagine bungee cords on the ceiling. You're pulling. Try to flare your back muscles wide, wide. Yes, stay in it. Try not to take a break quite yet, guys. You've only got 5 seconds. We're gonna come into your biceps in 4, 3, 2, on 1. Elbows to your ribs, thumbs face up, start narrow. This is a low range curl. So you're gonna go all the way down, turn your palms up, scoop just halfway up. All the way down, thumbs up, halfway up. Low range curls make this harder even with light weight. So maybe if you were using like 10 pounds or 8 pounds or 12 pounds, you would make this a bigger range of motion. But since we have these light weights, we're working on a high rep count. High rep, low weight, maximum burnout. Here we go, last 5, last 4, woo, 3, lengthen those elbows, 2, and on 1. Now you're gonna hold the front position, thumbs facing up. Left arm only, lowers all the way down, halfway up. Isometric hold on that right arm, dynamic work on that left arm. Keep your posture, keep your core. We just worked so hard on your core. Don't let it go now. You've got 10 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. You do have it, yeah. Last 5, 4, 3, you know what's coming. 2, hold that left arm. Right arm only. Down and up, down and up. Okay, you guys, after this, we are coming down to the floor. You have 20 seconds. Just focus on that right arm. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, we're gonna head to the left side of the body to work the back body. So tricep, a little bit more for your back, but we're gonna focus on the left side of the body. 8 seconds, squeeze the shoulder blades, stand up tall on your feet. Last 4, 3, 2, on 1. Put your right weight on the floor, come down to a kneeling position. Your right foot is flat, your left knee is on the floor, right forearm to thigh, tricep kickback. I want you to stretch that left arm, bend that left elbow. Now, time under tension, always what we're trying to maximize here. So think if you can almost spend just a little bit more time out, a little less time in. Go out, a little less time in. Last 8 seconds, focus on that back of the arm. Squeeze, release just to the hip. Last 3, last 2. Okay, we're gonna burn this tricep out. Hold the arm long, flip the palm up. Now just take tiny little pulses, up, down, up, down, up, down. Woo, baby, here we go. So your tricep, it has like 3 insertion points if you wanna get really technical with it. So when we change the grip on the weight, you're gonna target all of them, which is why we do all different kinds of grips. You have 10 seconds. Biz, how you doing?
I'm good, yeah.
You're doing well. Can we get that arm a little higher?
Definitely.
Woo, we're flexing right on the back of the arm. Fantastic. Last 4, last 3, last 2, on 1. Put your weight down. Tricep push-ups. I'm gonna do them on my knees. If you've got a strong full form, go for it. On your knees, here we go. Hands under your shoulders. Elbows to your ribs and up. Elbows to your ribs and up. So I just totally had to adjust my own stance there. I put my hands too wide. I want your hands about 8 inches apart. That way that your elbows can actually touch your ribs on the way down. If you do yoga here with like Amanda or Bradford or wherever, you can really think of squeezing your elbows just like you would in a chaturanga push-up. Last 3, last 2, and on 1. Guys, second side, tricep, let's go. Grab your weight in your right hand. Step your left foot front, left forearm to thigh, palm up, arm long, pulse it out. Alrighty, how are we doing? I always say, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna sweat in this workout. I always sweat. I don't know, man, maybe that's a personal problem. You have 10 seconds. We're gonna head back to that tricep kickback. See if you can get your arm a little higher. Pull the navel back a little more, squeeze the postural chain. Last 4, last 3, last 2. Turn your palm in, pinky finger up. Bend your elbow to your hip, stretch your arm long. This is a classic tricep kickback. Bring it in, stretch it out. Remember that idea of tempo? Sometimes I like to work with tempo training here, even at Daily Burn. I want you to think of that tempo here. Think if you can just hold the out position for a little bit longer than the in position. Yes, you guys, you've got 10 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. 5 seconds. We are standing ourselves back up in 4, 3, 2. Grab both your weights as you stand up on 1. Okay, hold the weights at 90 degrees. Right arm only. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. You're in the home stretch. You're free and clear. Let's do it. Let's finish strong. These last couple exercises are gonna take you into your cool down. And I love training like this because it doesn't take a huge dumbbell, which maybe you don't have 20-pound dumbbells, to really, really fatigue the body to get stronger for unweighted workouts, for any kind of workout coming your way. Now, hold your right arm, left arm only. Goes all the way down, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. Also, this kind of training, it works your extension qualities in your muscles, which gives us that flexibility, that mobility that we all need in our daily lives. You have 14 seconds left. Woo! You're just past halfway there. We're gonna take that low sort of W range curl in 3, in 2, now hold, ready? Low range, sweep out to the side, palms up, down, thumbs up, 25 seconds. This is all about the elbow length, down and up, go down and up. Sing your favorite song here in your head, anything that's gonna get you through this last 12 seconds. Squeeze. My biceps, they are feeling the heat. Last 5, 4. Get ready for your lat pulls in 3, 2. Goalpost shape. Back body. Pull the elbows down. Good. Okay, I'm gonna come bother Ebony for just a moment. I think you guys have this one under control. I want you to imagine that you could broaden your back as you pull your elbows down. Good, you're flaring just below the shoulder blades, and imagine there was like some resistance, yeah? So if I was like holding, yes, there we go. Imagine you had to pull down against that resistance. You've got 5 seconds. Get ready for your last exercise before we have a nice, juicy cool down. In 3, 2, now you're gonna change the accent. Press the weight up, down, sweep at center, up and down. So differentiate, yes, between the shoulders and the lats. When we go up, like we're punching through the ceiling, we get our shoulders. When we pull down, you're gonna get those lats nice and hot. You've got 10 seconds. See how much you can push here. Even though this isn't a burpee, this isn't a jumping jack, this isn't a cardio sprint, this is a muscular sprint for 5. Last 4, let's go guys. 3, 2, 1, woo, you're done. All right, you guys. Put your weights down, much deserved. Let's take some nice upper body stretches to start. Take your left arm up. I want you to bend your left elbow. Release that left tricep. Take a little side bend to the right. See if you can spin your chest up to the ceiling. Really nice job, you guys. Way to stay with me. No breaks there. Other side, tricep stretch. Try to look up. Sometimes I forget. No water break makes it just that much tougher. Good, let's clasp the hands behind the back. Stretch across the chest, open up the collarbones. And if you can keep the clasp, fold forwards with this clasp. And if it's not working out for you today, go ahead and release the clasp, that's okay. We'll all release the clasp in 3, 2, everyone release. We're gonna come down to a runner's lunge. I want you to step your left foot front, bring your right knee to the floor, and just sort of have a moment here to release into the hip flexors. If you're feeling like going a little further for your quad, reach back and grab that right foot with your left hand. Try to pull the heel towards the glute. Oh yes. Maybe not today, but that's okay too. Don't worry about it. It's really not about that. We're gonna take a half split. So lengthen out that front left knee, flex the left foot. Try to arch your back just a little bit, see what happens. And then if you can fold any amount, fold forwards. And then we're gonna switch the feet. So let's step that front foot, that left foot front. Right knee is now on the floor. You can stay right here, good spot. Grab the back foot if you're feeling it. Open up that quad. And congratulate yourself. Sometimes I feel there's this, when we hear the word bar, we get this like, oh, I don't know, I don't do bar, that's not my thing. But it's really just strength training in a smaller range of motion with higher reps. So just pat yourself on the back for doing it. Half split when you're ready, lengthen out that front knee, flex the front foot. Try to arch the back slightly, and if you've got it, maybe you fold forwards just a little bit. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more, deep breath in. Exhale out. We're gonna bring ourselves up to stand. Let's face front in studio. Just take 2 deep breaths in all together. So gather your energy, reach up, reach high. As you exhale, just send any negativity, any doubt away from you. Last breath in all together, big reach up, sweep the arms around and up. And exhale, send something good out into the universe. And guys, that is it. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Woo, nice job. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow for another full body workout. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.